Hi there, my name's Obso, and ignore my gravelly voice that sounds like it's been filled full of smegma and riddled penis. That's just the way I fucking talk. And also ignore the 10 frames per second and the bad quality on everything, including the microphone, because this is just shitty and it's the first video I've ever made. But why am I making this video? Well, look around you. I'm in Oldschool Runescape right now, and I do believe we have seen the largest resurgence of bots like the world has ever seen in a video game. Just in the most ridiculous fucking areas, botting everything. And I can't even find the chick that was here a while ago that was actually a real person. She frowned at me, actually real fucking, yeah, efficiency 99s and her friend King of Games. Those two people, including me, were the only 3 fucking people that were actually real here. Bots are beginning to outnumber the living like 5 to 1. It is like an epidemic on an apocalyptic level. That's a real person right there. I don't even have to check. Oh wait, I do. Because bots are even wearing fucking armor and weapons and have normal names. Super Varunia. Oh look, it looks like a normal player. But what is he doing? Oh, he's mining back and forth. Oh, and he's been here for 6 fucking hours. Oh, I wonder why. That's why. That's kind of weird, but he only has 37 mining. Why does he also have weirdly distributed stats for melee attack and strength? That was kind of weird. Oh, look at this. Look at all the fucking oak log bots. Yeah, you fucking heard me. They're cutting oak trees for money. That doesn't sound like it's good at all. Why are they here? Well, this all boils back to 2 changes. Well, one in particular, but 2 changes overall that Jagex made a while ago. Now, these were good changes. Make no mistake, they were good and they were necessary. You'll notice in a certain newsletter just a short while ago, they said they were going to change a bunch of things involving shops. This is because bots were just hopping worlds and buying out the stock over and over and over. And it was really fucking things up really, really badly because it was hurting the prices of everything. Because they were just inebriating. That's even a fucking word. Inebriating. Yeah. They're just fucking things up, is what they were doing. And even the ones that look like the real player, like Moda747. Okay, yeah, that's a real player. You can tell that one's a real player. But Sharkfin154, the 2-syllable number name after. Oh, look, a fucking bot. See, a lot of them have code names, like, sure I can find an example. It's just, yeah, Dry House 3. You see that 2-word number? There's a code name. Like I'm speaking Arabic. Fatberry62. Guarantee it's a bot. Oh look, 49 locating, 10 mining. You see a pattern here? They almost always have only 1 skill truly trained, with a 2nd or a 3rd skill that's like level 10 or 9. And these things are fucking everywhere. They are outnumbering the living at an enormous rate. And yes, there's even rune crafting bots. And you saw the mining area I started at. You got wood cutting bots, and they go all the way around. They loop around the city and meet back again. I'm not even kidding. They go all the way around. Even like, oh look. Is there still smithing bots here? Pooh McPooper? No. Where's the actual... No, yeah, there's still smithing bots. I'm not even sure what the fuck they're doing half the time. There's also definitely plenty of advert bots. Yes, I am in Trade World 1, but they are in every world in almost the same amount, so it doesn't even fucking matter. Here's plenty more oak log tree bots. It's just stretching their ass all the way down. And it goes all the way because there's oak trees all the way down that way. If I go to the fishing spots down there, we'll find plenty more. Some of these are just, they're ludicrous. Like, what are they even doing? 21 Sergidio. Yeah, that looks like to be a real player, but what are this one? TSB 140 with a 6 in the end. He's not even ranked yet. Why? Probably a bot, and he was created 15 minutes ago. Buff Suki, why the hell is she all the way over here? Is she a new player? You can't even tell anymore. They're blurring the lines. You can't even report half the time because if you send too many false reports, you're probably going to get your ass rocked by Jagex. And this is where it starts to get ludicrous. You can see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 on the one real person, if he's even real. He might be real. He's got a really fucking weird name. Oh my god, like some of them. And this is light. This is low core compared to what we're talking about when we go into the fucking barbarian assault area. That's where shit goes downhill immediately, and everyone's fucking heads begin to sweat when they realize the gravity of what is happening here. Some of these are real. This guy's obviously real because he's retarded. You know, you can tell it's authentic. Alex McNabb. Huh, looks real. Okay, that's man. Okay, let's see. Oh, looks real. Defib kid. I know, looks real. No good god. Nice. Most of these look real. Yep. Okay, let's go down. Oh no, that's not good. That's not good at all. This one might be real because that's a fucking meme. Oh, yeah, nope. Never mind. Maybe real. And you can just go in there on every floor except for the bottom floor because none of them go to the bottom floor because there's nothing valuable there except for Ankus. Plenty of them on all sides. And here's where it starts to get bad. You can start seeing that many of them are at more medium levels and they start to have more broader stats. And the reason is because a lot of the reasons bots would spread out their stats now, even at all, unless they're one of the simplistic bots like I showed you at the mining or the woodcutting bots. The reason they're spreading out their stats is because it raises their total level high enough to start doing other additional things. They get it to 500 and they start unlocking new shit. A better example is if I go back to Varrock. Like, this is the flip opposite of what you're seeing here. This shit really pisses me off. Because I can't stop them. I can't fucking do anything to stop them. I wish I could, but I can't. This shit turned more oak log box, and then you see this shit. You see that? Those are water vial filling bots. Let me show you something. Vial water is worth 1 GP more than a vial. They're making 1 GP per action. This is how desperate these bots are. But what are they aiming for? How can they can't generate enough money off this, can they? No, and they're individuals, they're not generating shit for money. Like in an entire day, they might make 500k. But in altogether, they make plenty enough money to group the money together and then buy bonds. They're inflating the prices of bonds so that when someone buys a bond with a fake credit card, you know, the same shit they were doing back in 2007 and 2008 for real, and they're doing chargebacks to Jagex with the fake credit cards. And that's really fucking things over because this hurts Jagex, it hurts the bank Jagex is loaned to and directly tied with, and it hurts the game because bonds are hurt in their value, but not their price. You see, what this does is it creates fake value to bonds and raises the cost of bonds, which makes f2p harder to get bonds and become members themselves. So they're actually making it harder for themselves overall to get to the bonds, but they're making the person buying the bonds with real life money and selling it generate more wealth faster. They've overcome the drawback of what bonds did to bots originally, and they're now benefiting from the fact that bonds are in the game. And this is ludicrous. Like, here's another, you can tell this is a bot. Ronald G22. He looks like he has somewhat normal stats, but he has 76 wood cutting. He's probably only existed for 2 days. Oh yeah, some of them make it full weeks. And he has weirdly, elaborately laid out stats. Like, what is unlocked at 17 magic? Well, let's see. Oh, he unlocks Wind Bolt, Bone. Yeah, just Wind Bolt. Why would he have 17 magic? Or 21 Prayer? You know, what the hell's unlocked at 20? Oh, nothing. So what the fuck, what are these bots doing? This guy's probably real. Mr. Fremont, whatever the fuck his name is. Ferry Stark. That's okay, yeah, it's a real person. Some of these are ludicrous. And this is nothing. This is actually nothing. I can't even report most of them because I don't want to give a bunch of false reports. But here's where shit starts to get real. They are in literally every f2p area in the entire game, on every single world, in about the same mass and consistency. There's some new ones coming fresh off Tutorial Island. And don't worry, there's plenty of ones fucking killing goblins and cows. Unbelievable. I had no idea it had gotten this bad because, like, I mean, you saw my stats. I spend most of my time in 2K total. I don't even usually go to other members' worlds, but this is unbelievable. Just going to f2p and seeing the level of bots. I was just here about an hour-ish ago, and I was basically reporting them all. Many of them got banned. But these are all new. I don't remember any of these when I was just here. Don't forget, they're also doing mining. Lots and lots of it. Like, it's unbelievable. Marthine 19. Could be real, don't know. His stats are too low on either side to actually know for sure. And he's wearing armor, but he's got Marthin 19. He's got that 2-syllable or 2-word name with some numbers at the end of it. You don't know. So, one person says he's real. This, who said that? It says, don't 8H8. Where the fuck did that guy go? Fucking hell, but still. This is also light core because these are shitty money-making methods. But they're not actually for the money. These are just preparation botting. They're pre-botting to raise their stats high enough to go to other areas to bot those. You go to the fucking mining guild f2p section, bots everywhere. I go all the way to Falador, and guess what I start finding? I start finding fucking combat bots. Where the fuck would I find combat bots? Well, no, not these guys. At least I don't think. Most of these guys look normal. Most of these combat bots are banking here and then running all the way down to go downstairs into the barbarian outpost under the underground in the stronghold of player safety. So they can bot there. Like, oh, what do you know? This is probably another fucking bot right here. And his black armor, NFB 72. And this is the lightest forms of this. There's no other areas. One of the worst areas is way over down by Remington. I'd go there, but it'd make this video a little bit too long. They are overpopulating this entire area because there's trees everywhere, and there's a noter right here who will note your shit. Finally, I'm going to do one last thing to show you the sheer gravity of the situation that we're currently in the game. I'm going to go to the World 29. Clan Wars. You'll notice everything appears normal again. You don't really see any bots. You know, bots don't have Void or Guthix fucking range clothing or any shit like that. We'll go down to Lumbridge and show you that none of them are really coming in here. That's because they isolate themselves away from people after this. And they go to the most voided out fucking areas in the game to make money. Places you would never expect. Even some of them go and try and do temple trekking. That's a real fucking thing. A temple trekking bot. Who the fuck is even writing these scripts half the time? But another reason I went to this world is so I can do this. And go to Kramja. You probably already know what I'm going to show you, but if you don't... Oh, wait. Ah, how about that? Nope. For a minute there. I will shit my fucking pants if that's a real person. I will be leaking milk out my nipples if that's a real person. It can't be. No. Not from that spread. There's no fucking way that's a real person. No change. Of course he is. Don't even really have to check. But now that I'm here, And this is every single world. This is the real cool fucking Radical Rex situation. You think you've seen botting? Try 150 plus fishing lobster bots in every single world except for the least populated worlds in f2p. And half my mind is just to say, where the fuck are these bots going? And look at this, Mike Montana 72. That guy's a real person. Why do you? Because he's the spread of his stats. He has holiday equipment. But even that is not a full guarantee. Where are these bots going? There's not a noter on this island. Oh, maybe they're trading to the shop. No. Where the fuck are these bots going? Mike Piper? Oh, Coney-san. What the fuck? Archibald? What? Wait a minute. They're leaving the island. Where the fuck are they going? Wait, that means they have money on every single bot account to pay the fare to go back and forth, a few thousand GP for each bot. That seems kind of counterproductive. Are they selling it to Garrett's fishing shop? No. No, you want to know where the fuck they're going? They are running all the way. Look how many fuck. Look at them running in tandem. There's that many of these fuckers here. Look at that shit. It's like a train. They're going to the deposit box for Intrana. There's more bots in f2p than there are living people by at least a 5-to-1 margin. I wish this wasn't the case. Like bot. There is more bots here than 2013 RuneScape and 2012. I've never seen. I couldn't even fathom there being this many bots. Look at this, cabbage bots. Cabbage bots. Oh God, what? You think these things aren't hurting anything? You've got your fucking ass handed to you at this one. This amount of bots, they could be doing the least profitable shit possible. The amount of them is what is caved in. These are more likely real people. Gustavo 350, yeah, that's a real player. But oh, what's this? Element RJCC. Oh, real player, but oh, that one I don't even have to really fucking check. What do you know, bot? Ooh, U-tree bots. You remember these? Well, guess what? You remember a lot more because they're in every fucking U-tree in the entirety of f2p. The only exception to this is the new fucking Corsair Cove, where there are bots, just not many of them. This is... Does anyone remember 2012, 2013-ish, when Dungeoneering had been out for a little while, and we had bots in the Blue Dragon Resource Dungeon, which required like level 50 Dungeoneering, which takes a long time to get. That is how long they're going without being caught. They are making it to the 70s and 80s and 90s combat level, and they're getting actual gear, and they're going out and they're killing green dragons. It is unbelievable. Like, this guy, that's a normal player. Why? Because there's no one else fucking around him. That's how you differentiate at this point. Because they're all sticking in mass, just going everywhere. It's like a locust swarm. And, like, yes, they're even doing shit like the fucking clay mine out here. Look at this. Look at that. Look at that shit. They're mining clay. Fuck my nipples. Look at this. Even the ones that look like they're real. And I know, I'm droning on with this, but I've gone to every f2p area in the game at this point. I've gone to Karamja. I went to Lumbridge. I went to the fields of Falador. I went to Falador. They follow up here and they travel over to the Barbarian Village. There's ones in Edgeville. There's ones in the Wilderness. There's ones in the Grand Exchange. The Vilers. The Yews. There's tons in between for the oak trees here, and shit going into the caverns for the dungeon and the Edgeville dungeon. There's ones at both the mining pits. Ones at the oak trees. There's rune crafting bots for the fucking earth runes. And yes, they're at the mines. They're all over in Alfrahid. They're in every single f2p area in the entire game, including Tutorial Island, of course, because they spawn there straight from hell. There's even ones Not just in Draenor, but in actual Draenor Manor. And I guess they like pick up supplies and shit from the fucking ground. I wish this wasn't real. And yes, even in the most desolate places, all the way out here in the middle of fucking nowhere. Where the fuck are they? I know they're here. Where are you at, you little bastards? You were here last time. Wow, there's actually no bots for this little section here. There was oak tree bots all the way out here because there's a pack of oak trees here. So, like, if I could just do a gauge, about 1,300 of the 1,839 players in the free trade world are bots. That is just a guesstimation, whatever the fuck you want to call it. But you can see from this video, you can see how bad it has gotten. There's almost nothing you can... Oh, well, here we go. They moved over here. They must have gotten high enough levels to go to yew trees. Is this a real person? Don't know. Oh, what do you know? It's not. 40 range, 66 woodcutting, tiny tic-tacs of random other stats, and nothing else. Sarah Schmidt. This is curious to me. Why? I mean, you do, man. Suppose a lot of bots exist. They talk too. They talk too. Sometimes. Nevertheless, you're mostly because of sarcasm. Nevertheless, I know you're real. Mostly because of sarcasm. Mostly because of ah, fuck. Full of my own ass. Unbelievable, though. Wow. Okay. For once, my fucking bot detection's wrong. Oh, are they in the crafting guild? I don't know. No. Not in the crafting guild, but they're in the mining guild. I'm gonna cut this video because it's like 23 fucking minutes. You can see how long this is fucking taking. Nevertheless, yeah, that's it. See ya.